Good morning, everyone. Sunday morning, and this is the crappy part of a job on reloading. Now, all you reloaders know what this bad boy is. A kinetic bullet puller. It's made by RCBS, and I'm trying to get some bullets. Got some brass sorted out for the new Lone Wolf, but the load, I'll have to do some load work up, and I didn't have any more bullets. I got some 147s up there, but I wanted some 124s. So we've got to pull some of these old. I've got over 1,300 rounds of 9mm loaded for the Glock and the SAR, the Glock factory barrel. So now I need to break some of them down where I can salvage the bullet for the Lone Wolf barrel. Basically pretty simple. I put a little piece of cotton in an old reloader. This thing's over about 40 years old now. Will be next year. And when I bought it, he said, put a piece of cotton down in the bottom of it, protect the point of the bullet, especially if you're using soft points. Full metal jackets, it don't really matter, but it kind of cushions it when it falls. Got a little universal collet you just put on there. Put your screw net, kind of screw the handle down. Now this is for you new reloaders. You old reloaders, 9 out of 10 of you have had to do this. So just put it in there, tighten it up. You got your case in there. Now for all you safety sallies, I know this is a steel plate. This is all plastic, so there ain't no chance of a spark. A lot of guys use a wood block. I've always used this. It's handy. It fits in my hand. Boom. I'm done. Everything I can reuse. I just put the brass. It's primed. I'll keep that separate. I got powder here. I can save the bullets. Everything's reusable. Ain't nothing going to be wasted. Maybe a few flakes of powder here and there, but it ain't no big deal. Now the easiest way, and I thought I had a 35 caliber. This is an RCBS bullet puller. This makes it a whole lot nicer. You just put this in your press. Put the collet in there. You got a handle, you tighten it down, lower your handle, and it pops the bullet right out. I thought I had a 35 caliber, but I've got a 30 cal, 6.5, and a 7mm. Back when I was shooting silhouettes, I used to have all these calibers, and I'll never forget it. Oh God, back in the early 80s, I used to use Remington small rifle primers. Had my load worked up. I needed some more, so I went back then. I bought the bullets, 1,000 primers. Loaded 1,000 of these primers up. I don't know where they come from, if they was in humidity, what. I had to pull 1,000 of those. Well, doing 1,000 with this was going to be a pain in the butt, so I went and took the easy way out. Come to find out it was the primers. And the powder, you know, I just make sure I keep the correct container for the powder, which is tight. Oops, so all I got to do is I put a piece of paper towel in here to keep any contaminants away from the powder, you know, off my hands or whatever. And this is basically the crappy part of reloading. I've got finished these 50 up. I got 1, 2. Oh, I'll probably do another 250. That'll give me 350 bullets to load up for the Lone Wolf. I've got a IDPA matches coming Saturday, and I need to work up a load because I'm sure that the Lone Wolf is probably going to be more accurate, and I might not need as much powder. But just like any new gun, if you're a hand loader, you work up for load that's best for your gun. What good for one gun, not necessarily best for the next. I just thought I'd pass this little info along to you. Like I said, this is a crappy part of reloading, but got to be done. Oh, before I forget, I did have some that I had all sealed up, ready to, well, in my SHTF pack, really. I forgot about them. And these was loaded up in July of 12. So I don't know what gun they come out of back then, but they all work in the lone wolf barrel. So, like I said, it's different loads, so we got the gun may not even shoot them. It may be too hot, too much pressure, I don't know. I just got to shoot a few of them. May end up having to tear all them down, but it is what it is. Just a little information for all you new reloaders that if you don't have one of these, you might as well make the investment, because I almost guarantee you sometime along in your reloading career you're going to need one of these. Like I said, this thing's, I'll be 40 years old next year. That's how long I've been doing this silly game. With that, thanks for watching. God bless America and armed forces past and present. As my old buddy Dan, the firearm guy, says, you guys be safe.